Primetime. That's the name.
Primetime.
Primetime.
What time is it? Showtime, primetime.
It's XL Primetime, featuring Joe C.,
Why in the world am I sitting back and being quiet about this?
Matt Hayes,
Oh, my God. This is ridiculous.
and Leon Searcy.
If you can't hang with the big dogs, stay on the porch.
How you like me now? How you like me now?
Well, whenever we talk about the big dogs, today's the day for the big dog, our producer, JJ La Selva, to shine, or I should say his beautiful bride, Blake, to shine, because we're hoping that we can see a lot of our nooners, our XL prime timers today, as we are out in front of 1010XL. We didn't move far from our home base, right?
No.
You can see 1010XL right in front of us, right?
A couple of steps away.
But if you log on to YouTube, you will see Bowden Road right behind us. So instead of us being in the studio today, we're hoping for a fun day, a diaper drop, where if you have time and you have the means, we would love to see you. We've got Wingstop set up next to us. They've got wing samplers that they want to toss your way. If you can bring diapers JJ's way, it's just a fun way to do it. And I'll just start off. Well, before we do that, Matt Hayes is back with us. Okay, and he survived quite a few things. I don't know whether it was parasites or projectiles. I have no idea what it was.
Not a parasite.
Okay, not a parasite, maybe some projectiles, but you are back and
Yes.
looking better today
Nice.
than you did perhaps yesterday.
Did you do anything different? Did you throw up?
Well, I went to the ER. Okay, so
Okay, all right.
start.
Did some blood work.
Emergency
The
room visit.
people at the beaches, Baptist beaches ER are wonderful. Just, I mean, absolutely outstanding.
Yeah. Big
Had a
ups to
had a
them.
little 8-hour stint there.
Whoa.
Got some fluids.
Yeah.
Did all the precautionary tests. Everything's negative. It's just it's the virus that's going around, and I wasn't hydrating enough, and I thought I was overhydrating,
Yeah.
and I wasn't hydrating nearly enough, so that was going to cause
So
me even
you
more of a
lacked
problem.
electrolytes, is what you're saying.
I lacked a significant amount of electrolytes, so now I'm just basically drinking Pedialyte for the last day and a half.
Okay.
Now, is this
So-
a diarrhea thing?
Yes, yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what happens. It
Did you
takes-
have to go there, JJ?
I was
Yes,
just
it is.
wondering.
Yes.
All the listeners were wondering.
Yeah, they were concerned.
Yeah, because
I mean,
we
it's an
did-
epidemic.
Bro, it's
Pandemic.
Believe me.
and we called it a projectile as opposed to the actual word that JJ.
I think they don't
Yes,
use
but-
projectile. They use explosive.
Yeah.
That's
oh,
the
yeah.
term they use.
And by the way,
Goodness gracious.
the headlines are everywhere.
And it's
okay?
true, believe me.
I'm looking at one, like I get a bunch of emails, as I'm sure you guys do, daily, and one of them came across, and it was leading with that headline, the projectile stuff. So I will read that coming up. But before we do that, Wingstop is here. We would love to see you. We are at 6500 Bowden Road, and we're getting ready to say hello to Tony Boselli in about 10 minutes' time. So he will lead us off, the VP of Football Operations, Leon's old line mate back in the day, and a Hall of Famer with your Jacksonville Jaguars as he went into Canton, Ohio a few years ago. But we're going to talk some football with him. And then we're going to talk some college football as we got the SEC Media Days to look forward to next week. But if you can cruise on by, we would love to see you 6500 Bowden Road. Right at the end, it's easy for them to see us.
It's unseasonably cool out here. Joe.
Yes, it's nice.
breeze.
Well, we got some shade, which I can appreciate.
Yeah.
JJ
we also got some Wingstop.
JJ got to be a fan right in front
Yes,
of
you're
you.
welcome.
Thank you,
I mean, I should be thanking all of you guys, obviously, for putting this on and everything, but I did
Okay.
supply the Ryoki fan. Do
All
we
right, so
have
can you-
our first one?
This is from TLD.
Oh.
And so I strolled through this morning and picked them up, and they're called Swaddlers, and best dryness and comfort ever. So
Ever, JJ.
yeah,
I
ever.
love
And we'll-
that's what I want to hear.
and we'll hopefully
Exactly.
start to stack these up in front of the table so the YouTube audience can see the diapers. But hopefully we will see you. Like we said, Wingstop is ready to hand out some wing samplers. They got the QR code where you can scan and immediately start to get some free stuff from them. So we would love to see you today. So anything else about the ER visit? Like if anyone else has been through some of those ER visits, we would love to hear from you.
I can tell you
641
this:
1010.
the IV process.
Yeah.
The guy was like a champ. I mean,
Yeah.
a champ.
Yeah. And
Just went in, didn't even feel it.
yeah, the thing is when you have an IV, that's a thicker needle because
Yeah.
you're bringing some
Yeah.
saline into the body.
Didn't even feel it. It was easy. He was there teaching a young girl. She was on from FSCJ.
You were like
So
the
she
guinea
was learning.
pig.
She was doing rounds.
Yeah.
I was. You know, and I made a joke. I said, you know, I've been on this planet a long time. Never been in the hospital. Never been in the hospital.
What?
Whoa.
And he's like, really? Well, today's a good day for you.
You never have. That's
And you
wonderful.
had to go for diarrhea. Think
Yeah.
about that.
Imagine that. And I looked at him. I said, "How humiliating, huh?"
Uh-huh.
And then I'm sitting there. You guys gonna love this. So they had to do like a scan of my stomach just to make sure everything was good. Right? They were ruling
Yeah.
out everything.
Right.
So they wheeled me out of the room next to the scanner.
I mean, they willed you.
They wheeled me,
You were in a
bro. In a
wheelchair.
freaking gurney. No, in a gurney, dude. I was laying out flat on my back.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, all right.
So they push you against the wall, and there's like a line of people waiting. I'm thinking, is this really what my life has come to? I'm laying on a gurney against the wall, waiting for a scan because I have diarrhea. Okay, let's be honest. The pain is intense, like intense. The gut pain.
The guy next to you's got a shotgun wound.
Yeah, he's got like half his
And
face
you
is
got
off of a
you
wound.
got diarrhea.
Right,
Wow.
right. And my stomach hurts.
One of our nooners.
But to be fair,
Yeah.
I mean it's bad. Like if you get it, just drink,
hydrate.
water, like Pedialyte, Gatorade. You gotta. When you lose potassium and lipids, you're done.
Yeah.
So you gotta go, man. You
It'll
gotta
get you.
drink.
Now they asked on the text line designed by Lifetime Clothes already. Is it the lettuce contamination? And another one, that's what you get for eating vegetables, bro. And
Only eat Wingstop.
yeah, and I know that like TLD last night washed the romaine lettuce like probably 45 times just to make sure there was hardly any lettuce left or any water.
It's
in
all over the country now, man.
Yeah.
It's a conspiracy.
If it's not the parasite, it's the one that I got. It's all over the country.
So they want you to stop eating fresh fruits and vegetables. Oh, wow.
it. Yeah,
I will
that's-
say this: you guys will
Yeah.
love
It's
this.
the meat eaters behind this.
Yeah,
Okay.
JJ will love this.
Yeah.
So I'm there, and I'm already just completely dry because I'm trying. They're trying to hydrate me.
Yeah.
The nurse comes in and says, "I need to give you a." You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
COVID flu swab.
Oh,
And I said,
just
"What?"
to- yeah, just to
She
make
goes,
sure.
"A COVID flu swab," and I said, "Why?" I said, "I've never heard of COVID flu." She goes, "Well, they're kind of like combining the two," and I was like, "No."
Oh wow.
I said, "Look, my nose
Interesting.
is so dry, you're not going to get anything."
Right.
And she was like, "You don't have to do it if you want." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to pass."
Yeah, pass because they would have pushed that little
Oh,
Q-tip up into
yeah,
your nostril
God.
as far as like to touch your brain.
Remember when they would make you
Oh,
do it
my
yourself?
Remember sitting in the line to go to Lot J
Yeah.
for 2.5 hours in your
Yeah.
car to get that somebody like shove that thing up your
No,
I
nose?
think
no.
I did Lot J twice. I did Flagler Hospital in St. Aug twice, and then went to another one on Beach Boulevard and had to have it because I kept getting a negative. And Michelle, queen of the building, who worked really hard to make sure we were out here today, she would not let me in that building when that was going down. Remember, you had to get two positive tests. Remember?
Yeah.
Before you
Back
could
to
come back.
backs, actually.
Yeah, before you could come back, which is
With a note that's
Just-
saying you had two back
just
to
classic. So I have been dehydrated like you, and I had to go into the hospital or into the ER, and I got the IV, like you're talking
Yeah.
about, and it was the most like rejuvenating thing ever, because I felt like my head had been blown off.
Oh my God! Once the fluids got in
yeah,
me,
it had nothing to do with my stomach.
Yeah.
Mine was just total dehydration.
once the
from being
fluids got
overworked.
in me, and once they gave me these giant potassium pills, which were bigger than horse pills,
Mhm.
I felt like 180 degrees different.
Yeah,
It was
Wow.
amazing.
yeah. All right.
So how much was the flu and how much it was a mental?
I would say so. Honestly, it's definitely the virus, whatever it is. But I would say this: the mental aspect of it is
Yeah.
way worse than the pain.
Yeah.
Just a mental drain. It just drain was unbelievable, man.
All right, so if you guys are out and about today, 6500 Bowden Road, we'd love to see a Wingstop is set up. They're ready to deliver some delicious wings to you. If you can deliver some diapers to JJ and Blake. We know that Blake went to her last appointment today, so we will get an update on that a little bit later on. But also, let's get ready to say hello to Tony Boselli coming up here in a few minutes. A golf club at Southampton Wednesday, and they are so fired up with what's going on there. They planted, they are sprigging, they're making sure that those greens are going to get back to where you would love them to be. The greens and everything, it's all happening at the golf club at Southampton. You can check all the progress on their Facebook page. Let's get ready to say hello to Tony Boselli, Hall of Famer, next on XLP.
This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update, sponsored by Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. I'm Erica Herskowitz. The World Cup final will officially be set by the end of the day. Defending champion Argentina will take on England this afternoon in Atlanta. Both nations had to overcome some major obstacles to get to this point. England captain Harry Kane feels great about his squad and how far they've come so far.
We're in a good position. We're in a place that we wanted to be, 6 weeks ago when we met up for prep camp. So that was important to stay in that moment. We took a lot of good steps in the right direction, overcome a lot of difficult moments, difficult games, and now we're in the final push.
It's the sixth time England and Argentina will be meeting in the World Cup. The winner advances to Sunday's final to face Spain, which shut down France in yesterday's first semi 2-0. I'm Erica Herskowitz, Westwood One Sports.
Get ready to gear up for the final stretch. Henkel Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win U.S. Soccer store gift cards to stock up on everything you need to support the home team. Last chance to win, enter now. No purchase necessary. Starts June 16th and ends July 31st, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
Transform your bathroom with the beautiful quality of Bath Planet. As a trusted leader in bathroom renovation, Bath Planet has earned the Good Housekeeping seal, a symbol of quality and consumer confidence for over 100 years. Get half off installation or 18 months with no interest and no payments. Whether it's tub replacement, a shower replacement, or a tub-to-shower conversion, Bath Planet makes your custom bath fast, easy, and affordable. This special offer is only available by calling 800-208-8750. That's 800-208-8750.
Paid for by Bath Concepts Industries.
Get ready for PGA Tour champions to return to Hammock Beach Golf Resort and Spa for the 2026 Constellation Furyk and Friends, October 9th to 11th.
Hey everyone, this is Jim Furyk. Join us this fall for world-class golf, incredible food, live music, and an unforgettable weekend on the iconic Ocean Course.
Plus, don't miss country music star Billy Currington live at the Furyk Foundation concert on Friday, October 9th. For tickets and info, visit ConstellationFurykandFriends.com.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campion, Campion Law.
This is David Lane. You probably heard me talk about Southeast Orthopedic Specialists by now. Gotta tell you, they're not dragging me in here to do this. I volunteer to share my good experiences. Whatever your level of discomfort is, let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. You'll be glad you did.
Relieve pain and get back to life.
This is David Lane, and I seriously recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery and my taps all crusty and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
Southwest Greens is the OG of artificial turf in North Florida. Stop mowing and start chipping or putting or just relaxing with a beautiful backyard, maintenance free. Log on to southwestgreensofjacksonville.com to see what they can do to your backyard.
Blue here for the Blue Crab House, located right off of San Jose. It's on Jewington Creek Road. They've been around since 1996. Indoor-outdoor dining. Also, takeout is available at the Blue Crab House. Open 4:30 to 9, Tuesday through Saturday. Sunday, noon until 9. Remember, Tuesday, $2 margaritas. Wednesday, $1 oyster night. How about the blue crabs? How about my personal favorite, the Canadian snow crabs? Whatever it is that you fancy, you get it right there. The Blue Crab House.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
We are hanging out live in the parking lot in front of 1010XL. Normally we'd be in studio, so if you hear the breeze blowing, it's because we're out here with the diaper drop for one JJ LaSelva and his wife Blake. And news is she is on her way here too. But right now, the Hall of Famer joins us now, Tony Boselli, VP of Football Operations from your Jacksonville Jaguars. Tony, welcome in. How you doing, bud?
I'm good. How are we doing today?
Doing outstanding. We are out in front, like I said, Tony, and JJ, our producer, is having a baby on Friday at the very latest. Blake will be induced.
Oh, exciting stuff.
So just think about maybe some parenting advice before we are done with the interview that you might be able to throw JJ's way, since you've raised quite a few of them.
Yes.
How was the at least a little getaway time been for you between OTAs and minicamp wrapping up, and then obviously we're talking training camp just a few weeks away?
Yeah, it's been great. It's been good to get spend some time with the family and kind of get a little bit. I don't want to say re-energized, because I love what we do every day, and the fact that we get to do it, the energy stays high. But a little time away is good to reflect and kind of. I think prepare for the season, what's coming, and just kind of review everything, and looking forward to getting back to work here really soon.
Big Bo, what's up, baby?
What's up, sirs?
You got it. Hey, man, relative to when we played back in the day, how are some of those philosophies resonating in the locker room as far as when we had TC as our coach?
Yeah, I mean, I think, obviously things change, culture change, the rules of the game change, how we can approach, how we can prepare change, and a lot of it's because of the science and the insights that, you learn over the years. And so, obviously those are different. It's not the grueling training camp, that we probably experienced, and which I think is smart. I think we're preparing our guys better, and the game continues to evolve of how it's played and what those rules are. But at the end of the day, it's still football. It's still a physical, violent, tough football game. It takes toughness and a mentality to play it the right way. And so I think at its core, it's still the game of football. We prepare a little bit different. The rules are a little bit different. Today's athletes are smarter. There's more resources for them. So we want to make sure our guys are ready to go when it counts in September. But at the end of the day, you got to go practice football. You got to have tough practices. When we're on the field and pads, it's going to be physical, because that's the type of team we are. That's kind of who we are. That's our culture. It's what Liam preaches. It's what he's about. And so looking forward to getting back to that. So, Sirs, the TC days were, I guess, very grueling and long, but he was a physical-minded, tough coach. And so that part still translates. Just how we get there is a little bit different.
Tony, obviously you've been around this franchise since day one. Can you compare the feeling, the attitude, the momentum around this offseason to any other year you've been around this franchise, and how would you do that?
Matt, I mean, it's a great question, but I think the danger in that is you try to go backwards and try to recreate something or try to avoid something. And I think you can learn from the good and bad. And I think that's what I think I come with the perspective of being here from the beginning, and I've been influenced by a lot of individuals and have learned good things, have, learned what not to do. And then you look at James and Liam, it's very similar, their backgrounds, and then we all get together and kind of talk about how we want to be. So I think less than trying to compare what the feeling is, or what this franchise or any franchise that we've been a part of in the past has done. I don't spend a lot of time on that, but I think what we spend time on is what do we want to be? What does it mean to be a Jaguar? How do we want to operate? How are we going to, what type of team are we achieving to become so that we can be the best and to go compete every Sunday and put a great product on the field? So don't spend a lot of time thinking about how's this compare to 99 or 2000, whatever. It's more about, hey, last year we came into this job, we won 13 games, we did some good things, we did some bad things, there's things we can improve on, how can we learn? And at the end of the day, this is a brand new team. What we did last year, while I think the most you can get out of that is learn from it and try to build and become better from it. But we're starting from ground zero, and we got to go build this thing and climb the mountain all over again here in 2026.
We're talking with Tony Boselli, the Hall of Famer, on 1010XL. And I love what you said because, honestly, Tony, the culture, that is it right there. And when you walked back into the building and now as the VP of Football Ops, and then obviously what James and Liam have done as well, you know, the thing I've said, Tony, is that you guys get to decide who gets to wear the teal and black. And I believe that's kind of the culture you're creating.
Yeah, I mean, I think we want to be a tough-minded football team that loves to compete. And that's what we've tried to build from day one. It's about competitive. You go earn the right to win football games on the practice field. And I think consistent with kind of how we've operated is we're going to go play the guys that go put the work in, that are tough, physical, smart football players that, you know, compete their tails off, because we believe that competitive environment is just going to create the best football team. And that's what we're going to go kick it off here coming up in a couple of weeks. Like that's the next step. We had a great offseason, really appreciate how our players, we had great attendance, but not just, you know, attendance is great. They're there, but what do they do when they're there? And I'll say this is a group that cares. It's a group that competes in the weight room, competes on the field. And our coaching staff led by Liam's done a great job. So excited, but now we got to go to work, and we got to build what this 2026 Jaguar team is going to be, and it's going to be based on competitiveness, a competitive environment, and playing football the way we see it to be played.
Tony, how excited is the team or you or the organization as far as Trevor Lawrence's maturation and his growth from early on in the season to down the stretch? He was playing some of the best football his entire life. And how excited are you moving forward this upcoming season to see him start off real fast?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question, Serge, because I think you look at Trevor, I think that kind of I think he, being the quarterback, gets the most attention, and rightfully so. It's a very difficult position, and you got to have that guy to go win it. But I think he's just kind of the picture of what a lot of guys did last year. And you can go down the list of guys who got better from day one when we showed up to where we are now. And we saw that in Trevor Lawrence throughout the year. He got comfortable in the system. He was healthy. The guys around him played very well. He built that trust. I think bringing Jacoby in was a big shot in the arm just because of his consistency. I think it was a great model for the rest of that room of how to operate as a pro. And we saw that uptick across the entire room. And Trevor's done a great job. He came and attacked this offseason. And I think where we are now compared to last year as an offense, him as an individual, is just so much further. But at the end of the day, you still got to go do it. And I think we are just at the early stages of what Trevor Lawrence can become. And when I say that is he had a great year last year. But now, and Serge, you know this as a player, it's one thing to get to that level where people are talking about you as one of the best at your position. But now can you stay there? Can you do it year in, year out? Can you bring that consistency? Can you elevate your game even higher? Because at that position, especially the quarterback position, it's not just about elevating your play, but can you elevate the guys around you? And we definitely believe that Trevor's that guy, and looking forward to him to continue to take those steps and continue to become a better quarterback.
Tony, do you believe the young guys on the offensive line, Milam and Pregnon specifically, can push in camp for a starting job? And how excited are you about the O-line's development?
Yeah, I mean, I think, listen, I thought the O-line took a great step last year. I thought they did a good job. I think you look overall what they were able to do. I think our run game kind of fell off late, called the second half of the season, but our passing attack was so dynamic. And a lot of that goes to those guys protecting up front. And so, and looking forward to the young guys like Wyatt and Pregnon and those guys taking that next step and go and compete. Like any position, Matt, I mean, I think you saw it last year at the defensive line. You look at a guy like Matt Dickerson coming from practice squad to really being our starting first and second down defensive tackle last year. And so I think everyone's going to get pushed. If you look at the O-line, those guys got to go take jobs. And if you want to go play, you got to go take someone else's job. That's the nature of the beast. And both those young guys, along with a lot of guys, had great off seasons and continue to get better. I think it's hard to give a complete evaluation of an offensive line during this non-padded part of the called cycle. And so, truth to be told, we'll find out what this offensive line is in training camp and what's their identity and how do they approach it, but very excited to see what that is.
A few more for the Hall of Famer Tony Boselli with us on 1010XL on XL Primetime in this offseason. And you can even go back with the draft grades, Tony, that people put out. And I know you guys got a kick out of it, and I agree. This football team is trying to be constructed in James's eye, your eye, and Liam's eye, but also the top 10 rankings of all these positions. Trevor's not in, Josh Hines-Allen's not in. Is that going to be like a chip on the shoulder for these guys to go out and prove, hey, we are among the best in the league?
Well, I mean, that's a great question for those guys. I'll be honest with you, Joe. I haven't even looked at one of those top 10. I did see the quarterback just because it was plastered everywhere, but I didn't. Right. I mean, I don't really care what others think outside the building, and I think that's been pretty consistent of how we operate. I think as a player, you know, each of us as players want to be the best at what we do. So I'm sure those guys took notice. They already have an edge. I think you saw this group play with an edge last year. I think if you were out there during the off-season program and saw how they competed on the field, you felt that edge. My guess is it'll be amped up a little bit. You know, professional athletes, guys who are competitors, will use anything to kind of stoke that fire. And I'm sure those guys took notice of it. But as far as from where I sit, let all the experts tell us who we are. Let them all say, rank us. Like, that's great. I said it back when the draft was happening. I love that there's people out there that are grading everything we do, because that just tells you what a great sport we play and how it's a fabric of this country and in the sports landscape. That is awesome. As a player, I loved it. The role I sit in now, love it. But don't put too much energy in worrying about what they think about us.
Bo, I was saying the same thing because it reminds me a lot of '96 when no one who we were. We didn't care. We didn't care about the rankings or where we were in the top 10. All we did is just keep kicking ass. And I said, this team continues kicking ass year in and year out. Those names they'll be household names real soon.
That's right, sir. And you know it. I mean, as a player, whether you're ranked as the top of your position or not even mentioned in the top 10, at the end of the day, all of us got to go step on that field on Sunday and go prove it one way or another. And that's the opportunity each guy has, each team has. And so all the talk this offseason of what we did good or did bad or what we did last year or what we can do and all that, that is great. It is great radio. It's great for TV. It's entertaining. I enjoy it. But at the end of the day, you go prove it on Sunday. Like, that's when you find out really who we are. We're going to prove what this 2026 Jaguar team is when we kick it off in September on Sundays. That's what matters. Now, we got to go do the work so that we're in a position that we can be at our best when that time comes. And that's what's up coming up right now is like, hey, this is time to go work. Go earn the right to go have fun on Sundays and go prove and go show people who we are.
All right, so leave us with an anecdote, if you don't mind, Tony, because, like, last year, Liam on the sidelines, when he looked at Trevor, said, put it on him. And then later on, he said to Trevor, let it rip. And then in the offseason, anytime, any place, anybody. And I just love all this stuff that he speaks. But maybe an anecdote about how good you think he can be as a head coach based on what we've witnessed so far.
I mean, the proof's in the pudding. I mean, look what he did this past year. I think, 13 wins is the ultimate metric, which we're all judged by, and wins and losses is the number one analytic measure that at the end of the day, you kind of see where you stand. But if you look at the total picture of what Liam did, of coming in, establishing a culture, what does that really mean? It's how we're going to live every day. What does it mean to be a Jaguar? How do we operate? And it's one thing to put it on boards and do presentations about it, but then head coach has to hold the line, has to hold the standard. And we had some moments of adversity and tough times during the season. And what really impressed me is Liam's ability to hold the line. It's like, this is who we are, and we're not going to waver. And he does a great job with the guys. He does a great job of communication and in leading this team. And I mean, got to the fact that he's one of the best play callers in the NFL. Yeah. Like, you combine the two of those things, he's an elite head coach. But just like our players we just talked about, just like James, just like myself, you got to go prove that every day. And you got to go do it again. And so the real tests, and I know, and everyone's been excited, hey, look what they did last year, and that's all great. But the real test, in my opinion, is can you do it again in year two? Yeah. Can you establish that consistent environment, that consistent winning championship culture? And that's really what we're hunting up. That's the mission we're on. That's what we're trying to go do. Because we did it one year, great. There's a lot of one-hit wonders. But that's not who we want to be. We want to elevate the organization, elevate us as a team, that we can go out and prove that we can consistently show up every Sunday, every year, and be at our best when our best is required.
Back-to-back years. It's not been done since you and Leon were line mates, and I would love it. And I know all of Duval would as well. All right, so before we go, we're all dads here. You're a dad, a proud dad. Just one little piece of parenting advice, Tony, if you will, for JJ.
I'll just say this. I've been married 31 years and have 5 kids and made a lot of mistakes and did some things right. The one thing, JJ, don't put your kid before your marriage because it'll go bad.
Love that. My wife's sitting right next to me, and she absolutely adores that advice.
Oh, that's good stuff. All right, Tony, listen, enjoy the time that you do have with the family, like you just said, and we'll see you at training camp.
Looking forward to it, guys. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. All right, Tony Boselli, VP of Football Operations, a Hall of Famer, and Leon's old line mate. And you can feel it, that vibe in that building.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You can feel it.
This is the time of the season. Football is right around the corner.
Yeah.
So you got to get your mind locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can just hear it in Tony's voice.
Oh, yeah. There's fire in that belly, especially when you say no one's in the top 10 and the people that are on the outside looking at it. And he said it, I don't care about anybody but who's in this building. So we'll feed off of that. You know what else we're feeding off of? All of our prime-timers that are dropping diapers right
showing up
now. And JJ just said Blake is in the building. So that is awesome as well. So let's say hello to her. Let's do a little bit more with our prime-timers. You guys all heard what Tony said. So hit the text line by lifetime closure, 641-1010. Anything give you goosebumps when you heard it, let us know. And then if you can, drop on by. Diaper Drop Day, 6500 Bowden Road, 1010XL HQ with Wingstop right next to us, handing out wing samplers and some great giveaways if you can bring by some diapers.
Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies.
Hey, it's Joe C. Wingstop just dropped the boneless meal deal for 2. 20 boneless wings, choice of 4 flavors, a large fry, and 2 dips. All for only $16.99. Limited time. And while you're crushing that deal, get in the Club Wingstop loyalty program. 10 points for every single dollar you spend. Sign up now at 1010xl.com/Wingstop. I'm locked in. You need to be too. Wingstop, baby. Get the deal and get in the club. Bonus meal deal for 2 and Club Wingstop. Limited time only at Wingstop.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm dedicated to helping businesses manage risk, maximize opportunities, and move their company forward. Jimerson Burr attorneys are business-oriented lawyers, equally comfortable as community leaders, private transaction counselors, or courtroom advocates. If you have a legal issue of any kind affecting your business, contact the firm at 389-0050 or jimersonfirm.com.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Hey man, what's Hard Rock Bet giving you players?
If you win your first $5 bet, you get $150 in bonus bets.
$750? ¿Cuánto? Oh, was that Ronaldinho? Sounds like his first bet scored.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New customers bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable in bonus bets, not a cash offer. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
The Jacksonville Axemen take on the Sarasota Bull Sharks this Saturday at 7 at JU's The Rock Stadium. Axemen Rugby League. Full contact for 90 nonstop minutes. Info at jacksax.com. Proudly sponsored by PermitRockstar.com.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
You know Zero Res, the zero residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpets soaked for days and do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. This month, get 3 rooms of Carpet Zero Resified, starting at just $129. Call 287-5727 or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com and ask for the 1010XL special.
Zero Res. I've spent 20 plus years around scoreboards, and here's what they don't tell you. Every number up there is somebody's story. So when I heard a number last week, I had to sit with it. Hacker here, Paige from Awaken 180 told me their clients just lost 1 million pounds. 1 million. That stopped me cold because I know exactly what my 120 was worth. Moving better, feeling better, down from over 300. Now multiply that feeling. My 120 is stacked in there with somebody's first 10. Somebody's knee that finally quit barking. Somebody stepping on a scale this morning and pumping their fist in an empty bathroom thanks to Awaken 180. That's not a stat. That's a whole stadium's worth of hometown wins. The scoreboard's still running. A doable program, a plan built specifically for you, coaching that adjusts as you go, and free support for life. 1 million pounds down and counting. The next win should be yours. Awaken 180weightloss.com.
Bud Light and everyone at Anheuser-Busch want to remind you to get home safely every time. People are counting on you, on the road and at home. Plan ahead with safe rides, and don't forget to hydrate between beers. Bud Light encourages everyone to enjoy responsibly and socialize safely.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Can you do it year in, year out? Can you bring that consistency? Can you elevate your game even higher? Because at that position, especially the quarterback position, it's not just about elevating your play, but can you elevate the guys around you? And we definitely believe that Trevor's that guy, and looking forward to him to continue to take those steps and continue to become a better quarterback.
Wednesdays on XL Primetime are teed up by the Golf Club at Southampton with brand new greens on the way. Follow along on their Facebook page.
All right, there have been plenty of people on the text line saying, love hearing what Tony Boselli has to say. He is Duval, and that's just awesome when you hear what he has to say about what this team is capable of going forward. You guys keep reacting to that, and we are hanging out right in front of 1010XL, 6500 Bowden Road. It's already been a real cool thing to see people drop diapers off for JJ and Blake, and Wingstop hooking them up with wing samplers and some giveaways. And so even cooler than that, Matt? Huh?
We've got the woman of the hour right here with us live.
We've got Blake with us. Round of applause for JJ's beautiful bride, Blake, who is, you can see on YouTube, she is ready. Are you ready, Blake?
I am more than ready.
Yeah.
Yes.
How exciting has it been to carry little Sophia for 9, maybe even 10 months now?
It's been exciting. I can't say I've had too many complaints. I've had a pretty smooth pregnancy, so I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah.
So everyone on the text line wants to know what kind of father JJ will be. Give us an insight on JJ's fathering potential.
I think he's going to be the pushover between the two of us. No, he's going to be an awesome dad. He's already just helped out so much, and that's going to be a good sign of what's to come.
Good answer, baby.
Nice. Round of applause for JJ.
Now.
No.
Yeah, I think more than anything else, it's exciting when you see two come together. We've seen JJ when he first, what was it? When he said my girl, whenever he would.
Yeah, he would never call you his girlfriend. He would always call you just his girl. She's not my girlfriend.
And then it morphed into more, and then it morphed into marriage, and now it's going to be a +1, a family. So the idea, and this is what we said before, 1010XL is a family. So it's awesome to see fans come by. One of our dudes as soon as he got out, he popped the trunk, and I'm like, oh my, he's got some,
He's got some stuff.
some goods.
Yeah.
And so they're bringing diapers up. Wingstop is handing out samples, and so I don't know how many diapers you're going to go through a day. Have they told you? Because we're sitting here trying to figure it out.
I want to say it's probably at first like maybe 8 to 10.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is going to be super helpful. It's going to be used.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And JJ will change his first diaper and then several more.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you gone through the sleep schedule and all that stuff?
No, not at all. I kind of hear that the first couple weeks is just kind of in survival mode. So that's just what I'm prepared for right now.
I used to always tell new parents, like I always say, you're just playing center field. That's all you're doing. Or in football, you're playing free safety. Keep everything in front of you. If everything's in front of you, you're good.
I think having too much of a plan beforehand might be unrealistic. So it's just kind of wing it as
And
you
let's keep the sports examples for Blake to a minimum.
All right. All right. How about you're a striker?
Oh, he's a striker, all right. But the other thing, Blake, is like, what was the one food or craving that you had through all of this? Were you like,
I didn't have anything out of the ordinary that I wouldn't have craved before, but there was like one random weekend I wanted crinkle cut fries.
I love those.
And I usually, I mean, I
right
won't turn them down ever, but I'm usually never craving them that much. So we had to go get some.
Did you go like Publix?
We had to go
fire them up? Okay. All right. I was going to say, was there like a specific restaurant you like better than others?
No, just any.
Get that oven on 450. All right, Matt, we're going to get Serge to give Blake some advice too. But Matt, you'll have some. All right, so like Tony Boselli said earlier, Blake, is you just want to soak it all up, make sure that you guys always communicate.
Yeah.
Love that little one to death, but also remember you got to love each other to death. Big Serge, you got some parenting advice?
Well, I want to ask you this question. You know how much JJ loves the Miami Hurricanes, right?
Yes.
Are you going to let him hold the baby while watching the game?
I don't know. That kind of sounds dangerous.
Hey, it does sound dangerous.
We've also had a conversation because she comes from a Gator family, like a deep Gator family, like boosters and, season ticket holders from like the 70s. And we have committed that neither one of us is going to allow our child to wear a Gator thing or a Miami thing. So she's just going to decide for herself.
Do you mean I have
so
to
you're gonna
return
go
all
neutral?
this Gator stuff?
You're going to be neutral like UCF or something like that?
Well, she's going to listen. She's going to learn early on that the superior program is the Miami Hurricanes. So she'll eventually be a Miami fan. But for right now, we've decided as a family, no Hurricanes and no Gators, and certainly no Seminoles.
Blake, just get her to work on. I think she can do the Gator chomp a lot faster than she can form that U. I think I feel good about it when she's running around with the diaper, just making the.
I'm with you on that.
All right. Listen, Blake, we love you. We appreciate JJ.
I'm proud of Blake. She's a very shy person, so I
she's
like
on.
her.
This is great. All right. So how about just saying one more time, thank you for 1010XL.
Yes,
Anybody who can drop
thank
on
you
by.
guys so much. Thank you guys for sitting out here in this July heat, and thank you for everybody that's coming by. I really appreciate it.
All right, that is awesome. So if you guys can make it by, Wingstop is here. It is Amelia and Maya that are hanging out. They've got wing samples, giveaways. You can scan the QR code. Make sure you get hooked up with some wings in your inbox. Probably by the time you get back to the office. It's so easy to do that with Club Wingstop. But we'd love to see you. We're going to be hanging out until 2, right in front of 1010XL HQ, 6500 Bowden Road, Suite 295. One texter says, JJ got a FSU fan coming. We're going to find out. FSU fan's going to drop by. We will look forward to seeing them on XL Primetime.
Jaguars and Gators, pro, college, and high school sports.
Wow.
Get the most play-by-play on 1010XL, Jacksonville's play-by-play sports radio.
When you need a mechanic you can trust, call Sam, Harry, or Joe at AA Automotive on Richard Street. From oil changes to complex engine repairs, AA Automotive promises expert service and honest pricing from a local family biz. AA Automotive on Richard Street.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
Hey, ladies, guess what's happening at Best Bet Jacksonville?
The Ladies International Poker Series?
You know it. The LIP Series returns to Best Bet Jacksonville July 31st to August 2nd for a weekend full of poker excitement.
And the weekend kicks off with the LIPS Roundup on Friday, a Q&A with Linda Johnson and Jan Fisher on Saturday morning, and then the cards go in the air at 1 p.m. for the LIPS Championship.
Don't forget, the guys are invited to play in the Kings and Queens event on Sunday at 1. Details at bestbetjacks.com. That's bestbetjacks.com.
What rock and roll band is mentioned in the song Smoke on the Water? The answer coming right up.
For over 20 years, Southern Oak Insurance has given Floridians a better alternative to their current homeowner's policy. See what you can get with Southern Oak. Log on to southernoak.com.
Our family protecting yours. Southern Oak Insurance.
The rock and roll band mentioned in Smoke on the Water? Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention.
Southern Oak Insurance, our family protecting yours.
1010XL's coverage of ACC football kickoff is brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipefitters Local Union 234. Listen for interviews of coaches, players, and analysts as they preview the upcoming ACC football season.
Daly's Dash is not only your Jaguars game day stop, but a great place to grab a meal any day of the week. To honor the Jags and the fans, we've crafted the Duval Sub. The Duval comes with freshly sliced turkey, ham, melted cheddar, and habanero jack cheese, topped with crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and a double portion of our secret sauce, all served on a fresh roll. Come by your local's Daly's Dash today to get your delicious Duval Sub. Daly's is the official convenience store sponsor of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
An accident with a big truck can change everything in a matter of seconds. Medical bills start piling up, you're missing work, and the trucking company's lawyers, they get to work immediately. That's why you need a law firm that moves just as fast. I'm Chris Campione, and at Campione Law, we fight for truck accident victims, digging into the details and holding negligent drivers and their trucking companies accountable. We don't get paid unless you do. Big trucks have big lawyers. You need a stronger fighter. Campione Law. Visit CampioneLaw.com. Offices, Jacksonville and St. Augustine.
Campione Law.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Wednesdays on XL Primetime are teed up by the Golf Club at Southampton with brand new greens on the way. Follow along on their Facebook page.
Derek DiStefano, that's all the vowels except you, owner, proprietor of the golf club at Southampton, along with everybody else there, his brother, Willie, and I can go on and on with Chris and Allie and just so many others. Jimmy taking care of you when you're out there, and they're looking forward to bringing you back to a brand new set of greens, new areas around the greens complex, teeing areas, redone bunkers, all sorts of cool things happening. So make sure you check it out, the Golf Club at Southampton. We appreciate those that have already dropped by today to drop off diapers for JJ and Blake. If you have time, we'll be here until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Wingstop is ready to feed you. They will put some wings, a wing sampler box in your hands, and some giveaways as well. So drop on by as we are at 6500 Bowden Road. And we say thanks to RGM, Steve Griffin, and Michelle, and Brent and Ken, all the guys that made sure that we could put this together out here. So totally appreciate it. You see the broadcast bus right here on Bowden Road. You'll know you've made it here. The idea of bringing a brand new baby into the world, it is a massive undertaking.
Yeah,
Big
scary
search.
as hell for first timers. Yeah, because when you take a look at it, you have no idea what's coming next.
Well, my first daughter was born in Miami, right? So I'm at Miami Hospital, and I put her in the car seat because the mom had to stay over.
Yeah.
And I was taking the baby to the house.
By yourself?
By myself, right? In the car seat, she was in the back. I was nervous.
I'd be so scared.
I
Oh
was
my
so,
God.
But here's the thing, bro. I'm driving down A1A, and everybody is driving freaking crazy. Okay? I'm saying to myself, if you hit me with my daughter in the car, we're fighting. Plain and simple. I'm fighting you. My newborn baby is in my car seat. I'm trying to get her home, and everybody's driving like a maniac.
So I'm going to tell you this. Everybody drives like a maniac in A1A every day. You just don't notice
Well, I didn't notice it because I have my baby in there. Yeah,
number
exactly.
2, you're one of those maniacs in the A1A.
And
number 3,
never. I'm a safe
number
driver.
3, that's the best part about being a parent. You finally start to recognize this stuff and recognize, all right, I got to change. So that's
not
good.
just about me.
Yeah, it's not just about me anymore, right?
I was terrified the whole time I was driving.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ridiculous, bro.
All right, that's classic. And I don't blame you for being terrified. You don't know what to do.
I got this small little human in my back seat, and I don't want nothing to happen to it.
Exactly.
It's the greatest learn on the job ever.
Oh, yeah.
Ever.
Yeah. OTJ, on the job training. It's and there is no manual, there's no handbook. There's plenty of books, but there's still truly no way to know.
Bro, it's like on the job training. You can't prepare for it enough.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you prepare for it. When the baby actually gets here, you panic.
Yeah, 100%. That's for sure. All right, so you guys keep cranking them out. If you could drop on by 6500 Bowden Road, we would love to see you. Drop some diapers, get a wing sampler from Wingstop. We would love it. That's for sure. All right, so a couple of other things we need to get into in the 1 o'clock, the 1 o'clock hour. We need to make our Open Championship picks, fellas. And Big Sources, we had Matt Adams on yesterday. He gave him a few clues as far as what to be looking for on Royal Birkdale. Matt, are you prepared? Even though you were in the ER. Remember this right here? Yeah, Mr. Prepared.
I'm always prepared.
Yeah, Mr. Prepared. In the ER for 8 hours. Did you have time to study up and make your Open Championship picks?
I know this is going to shock you. You know, in the ER, they have a TV. I'm going to give you 3 guesses of what movie was on that I was watching.
What movie?
I guarantee you'll get it in the first 2. Just think about what movie is always on.
Gump.
That's one guess.
Forrest Gump is a great one.
Independence Day.
Yeah.
No,
right around this
Shawshank.
time. Right around this time.
Yeah, Shawshank.
Listen, Shawshank.
And you know what? It's just as good yesterday as it was every other time.
Bro, yeah. It doesn't matter where I catch Shawshank, I'm watching it.
No matter where it is. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's beautiful. All right, so did you watch the whole thing?
No.
No? Not a chance?
No, they let me out.
They let me out.
The last half hour, they let me out.
Well, you should have demanded to stay and finish this movie.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
All right. We've got some diapers being delivered right now, which is just awesome. We might get Olivia to get some names of our texters, our nooners that are dropping by and picking up some Wingstop samplers and dropping off diapers, and we really, really appreciate it. That's for sure. Keep them coming, people, because we need all sizes, and we know there's all the way from West
Connect. Yeah,
nice.
My man.
It is so funny because I was thinking, how many people will be able to find Bowden Road?
All ages, by the way. All ages coming
all
here
age
dropping off diapers.
Yeah. And how many people are going to find Bowden Road kind of in their daily routine?
Right.
Well, Matt, you were witness to this. If they can drive all the way to the end of Blanding Boulevard to pick up some fireworks, they're devoted.
Surely you can
10XL.
find Bowden Road.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 6500 Bowden Road. As soon as you exit, if you're heading downtown, all you got to do is drop on by, and you exit off of I-95 to the right. All right, here's another one. Bring it. Hang on. Let me make sure I get a picture here. All right. Excellent work. Excellent. Yeah.
Well, Bill from the yard. Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, you guys keep it coming if you can. We would love to see you. Just drop on by, drop some diapers, pick up some free Wingstop. It is so easy if you can do it. Let's get into the 1 o'clock hour. We're going to pick in the top 10, out of the top 10, a young gun and an old fart as we get ready for the Open Championship at Royal Birkdale. We will do that coming up on a golf club at Southampton Wednesday.
There's no place like home.
Home sweet home.
1010XL.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at keybuickgmc.com. We are professional-grade. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
Don't miss the Bari Breakdown with Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays around 1:35 for the latest in sports injuries from all the big names in the game. Who's MIA, who's coming back? Dr. George Bari on XL Primetime, Wednesdays at 1:35 on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
Rick Ballou here with a congratulations for John's Auto. They've been in business in Jacksonville for 40 years. That's right, going all the way back to 1985. Right now, they'd like to thank each and every one of you who's ever gotten their vehicle serviced at John's Auto. So, car, truck, or diesel, all makes, all models, whether it's a routine maintenance or a complete engine overhaul, go to John's Auto on Arlington Road, johnautomotivejacks.com.
Nobody likes feeling taken advantage of by a service company. That's why homeowners across Northeast Florida choose Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When we come to your home, our job is simple. Find the problem, fix the problem. Charge a fair price, no upselling, no scare tactics, no surprise recommendations designed to sell you more than you need. Quality work from a local team you can trust. Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Frank Frangie here with Coach Delaney from Coyle Fencing. For years, your offenses have been putting up a lot of yards and points at Fletcher. I hear Coyle also gains a lot of yards in the fence world.
Yes, Frank. Coyle Fencing has been serving the Jacksonville community and general contractors for 99 years. We fence tens of thousands of commercial and residential yards, all while maintaining an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau.
99 years?
That's right. Some might call it a dynasty.
To schedule your appointment, visit CoyleJacks.com. That's COYLE Jacks.com.
Homeowners running out of space in your kitchen, closets bursting at the seams, or maybe your bathroom just feels outdated and cluttered. At Harvest Construction and Remodeling, custom cabinets are what they do best. Owner Scott spent years as the main cabinet installer for one of the region's largest big box retailers. As a family man growing his own business, he brings that experience directly to homeowners like you. They'll create beautiful storage solutions that improve look, feel, and function. Visit harvestrenovations.com.
License number CRC 1331012.
I'm local attorney Rick Alexander. In my 30 years practicing law, I've learned you never want to choose money over health. It's always a bad deal. Unfortunately, when someone screws up and you get hurt, that choice is gone. Your only choice is whether you face the future with a lawyer or without one. If you're hurt because somebody screwed up, call me at the practice. The Alexander Law Practice, 904-460-600 or alexanderlawpractice.com, Jacksonville.
Hey everybody, Mike Dempsey for DraftKings, which is live in all 50 states, and yes, that means you, Florida. The Cup is down to its final matches. One trophy, one champion. DraftKings has you covered for every single one. The DraftKings app is now live in Florida, so whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you're in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app. Right here in Florida, the world's biggest stage is in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with code 1010XL, spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 1010XL in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim. Issued in non-withdrawable predictions dollars that expire in 1 year. Ends July 19th. Terms dkng.co/predictions promo.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm RJ Saunders for 1010XL. This update brought to you by JEA. The Orlando Magic currently 2-1 in Summer League action. They'll go 2 toe-to-toe with the Philadelphia 76ers on today at the Thomas & Mack Center in Las Vegas. The game will tip off at 4 p.m. Eastern. The winner will have a shot to advance to the semifinals over the weekend, while the loser will drop into the consolation matches. The Magic will look to have another great performance from their guard, Lester Quinones, who scored 28 points in their last game against the Blazers. 88 degrees at 1 o'clock, time and temp, brought to you by Bueller Aaron Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Wednesdays on XL Primetime are teed up by the Golf Club at Southampton with brand new greens on the way. Follow along on their Facebook page.
We are hanging out right in front of 1010XL. Joe C., Matty Hayes, back from an ER visit that lasted 8 hours yesterday.
You guys are never going to let him get that down, are you?
Feeling a little
Never.
bit better. And one texter even said earlier, Matt was so poor when he was growing up, that's why he never even went to the hospital. So that is an
Partly
excellent
true.
point. Big Sirs, we're all hanging out here in front of 1010XL. We're on Bowden Road, 6500 Bowden Road. We've got Amelia and Maya from Wingstop hanging out right next to us. You can see the cars blazing by if you log on to YouTube and watch the show. Just Google XL Primetime YouTube. And JJ is inside. Now, he's in the comforts of air conditioning inside 1010. We got a nice breeze
Think about,
out here.
think about that. Think about that. Of all the things that could fell a person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Of all the things. The first time I'm going to the hospital.
Yeah. It was in the ER for
not a gunshot, not a
explosive diarrhea.
Stab wound, gunshot, car accident.
Not a broken leg.
I still can't believe he was on the gurney, bro.
Bro, on a gurney.
You should have got up and walked.
Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten on the gurney, bro. Not for that. Not for what you had.
They wouldn't. Once you get in there, man, they control everything.
Do they really?
Yes, you can't do anything.
Please.
No, you're right,
No,
sir.
that's the way it should
you're
be,
right.
man. They
know
know
your
what they're
rights,
doing.
Matt. Know your
No,
rights.
they know what they're doing. They did a great job, actually. Great job.
Yeah.
I commend them.
Yeah, Beaches Baptist.
That's
right.
like
Baptist.
That's
ER,
like
yeah.
if you go to jail and they say, "Hey, what you in for?" And you're like,
Petty theft.
or like
Not even that.
speeding or something like
I
that.
wrote a bad check.
Yeah,
exactly,
my license. I didn't pay for a ticket.
Right.
that part.
That suspended license thing
Yeah.
will get you.
Yeah.
CDC, okay, Center for Disease Control, issues health alert as cases of diarrhea from a parasite explode to 7,000. Is what they're talking about there. Now, you eliminated the parasite.
Unintended.
Yes. When you eliminated the parasite.
Oh, I love when they come up with the
There's
proper
two
heading.
of them going around right now. It's the parasite one, and it's which is on the produce, where you
Right.
got to wash your produce. And then there's the other one, it's called a norovirus, and that's the same thing. It's just
How do you
not
prevent
a,
it?
It's just not a parasite. If it was a parasite, they give you the anti-parasite medicine. Done. This one,
I didn't know there was
this
such a
one is
thing.
basically good luck. Keep drinking.
Yeah. What's your toilet paper budget?
It's increased over the last couple days.
You just went from.
Are you making fun of me? Is that what you're doing, sirs?
I'm just asking.
So is my shower.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Listen, on what was it? It wasn't yesterday. It was the day before. In the middle of a segment, I don't know if our YouTube watchers realize
man.
this, but
I was
Matt
done.
just got up in the middle of a segment, and I'm like, oh, he must have a really important family phone call or something.
That's
and
what I
then you
thought it
just
was.
never came back.
Bro, a couple
I'm like,
things.
Oh,
I
he's
thought
going and sleeping in the back.
I thought there's no way I was going to be like, because when Sirs was like that a couple weeks ago, I was like, we're not going to get him out, bro. And then I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this to these guys.
I'm not going to pass out live on the radio.
Yeah, so I got out, and then about 15, 20 minutes later, I walked into our general manager's office, Steve Griffin, and he looked at me like I looked like I was dead, and I said, I got to go.
Yeah, got to go. And then I think you might have even needed to rest in your truck before you
For about
left.
20 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, just
With
to
the air
make sure that you
conditioner
could drive
blowing on,
off.
yeah.
On the
and not
plus
pass
side,
out.
you look very thin.
Yeah.
You've lost a lot of weight. You look great.
Yeah.
Well, thanks to Awaken 180, yeah. I mean, this, this just added.
And this on
just
top
added.
of it, yeah, because basically, whenever I got the Rona way back when, the Rona coupled with the colonoscopy,
My God,
you
yes.
could drop some lbs. All right,
Sprightly.
Yeah, but at the very least, you're feeling better again, and
I'm getting there.
That's what's important. Yeah.
Are we and we're past the contagion?
Yes,
timeline.
past the
Just making
contagion timeline.
I'm just making sure. Denny Thompson came in when you walked
One of my
out.
girls said, she said, you're threading it right now,
Yeah.
which means it's you're trying to wean off it.
Like, what do you mean?
I don't know. That's the
See, here's the
that's the
problem.
vocabulary the doctor used. I just
No,
said
no,
yes to her. Yeah. All right. Great.
Here's
Thank
what
you.
you're doing.
Thank you for helping me.
Here's what you're
You know,
doing,
I
man.
appreciate it.
You're sticking and moving, man. You got to throw haymakers at this joker, man.
All right, how do I do
throw
it?
Some
How do I throw the haymaker?
I don't know, but I need you to fight.
That's right. That's right.
I don't want you to pity pat this.
I need you to call me in a couple hours, just like that. Say that, just like that.
That's
right?
what I'm gonna call you.
All right.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna wake you up and say, "Get your behind up and fight, baby."
Yeah, that's exactly.
I'm your cut.
I'm
your cut man.
Well, it's like we said earlier. He should have gotten in a sauna. He should have.
Yes, I'm dying for a steam shower. Is what I am right now. I would love a steam shower.
Because that'll work everything out. All right, off the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. JJ, not putting your baby in a hurricane onesie once she is born might be a regret. Once mine was born in 2016, says our texter, had to put the Bortles jersey on her ASAP. And he's got a picture of the boat just being born, and I love that.
Listen, a hilarious story just now. So when I said over the air that, me and Blake have mutually decided that she won't have any team gear until she decides, Lauren Brooks, who was listening, came in the studio and was like, I just bought you a Canes onesie, but I had to cancel the order now. Hilarious.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what you get. That's exactly
But,
what
she'll
you
be
get.
a Braves fan. She'll be a Roma fan. There's plenty of teams that she'll still be repping, but
that's right.
This
If she
was
gets
just the
with
best
Italian,
way.
Yeah, if she gets with the Italian, that'll be cool. Let's see here. Do we need to deliver toilet paper ASAP also from one of our texters? Yeah, it might be necessary.
I appreciate you guys. Like,
Yeah.
I deserve it. I appreciate all that.
Yeah.
But no, I'm good.
Well,
Thank you.
Yeah, but we totally get it that you were going through some stuff. We had no idea. We thought it definitely was.
Bro, it's there's nothing to laugh. I mean, at the end of the day, we're laughing about it, but I'm telling you right now, if you get it out there, y'all just drink.
Well, let me tell you something. Brenda told me. Brenda said, she said, if you don't see Matt today, you call him. That's what she said.
This might be the last conversation you'll ever have. You might want to
She
say
said,
goodbye.
you need to call and check on me. If he doesn't show up to work today, you need to call that man. I said, all right, baby, I'll call
Welfare
him.
check, is that what you're saying?
No, if I didn't see you out here today, I would have to give you a call.
Listen, back in the 1800s, people used to die from this.
Yes.
Like dysentery or whatever.
Yes.
Who are we talking about?
Matt's
the other day?
really surviving out here.
The president, Zachary Tyler, remember?
Yeah.
He's the one who went down with a
The press can go down like
infectious
that.
disease.
I mean,
Randy from Middleburg, he's a retired nurse. He said they keep you on that gurney for liability reasons. It's all about
makes
insurance.
sense. So you don't fall over when you're trying to be a man and walk it off.
Exactly.
And then sue the hell out of the hospital.
I laid there and thought about my life for about 10 minutes and thought, what am
I'm
I
not
doing
laying on
right
no
here,
gurney.
man?
I'm sitting upright. I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I wanted to see them when they roll that IV bag with them and they stand up in the onesie that they've got in the hospital.
No, I didn't have to do any of that.
With the back.
I didn't have to do any of that. I just stayed in my
The
clothes,
back tied up. You hope. That's
With
all
his
you can
butt
hope for.
sticking out.
Yeah, that's all you can hope for. I go to the whatever it is, dermatologist, and they do the overall body check, and they ask if you want to get in that onesie. I'm like, no,
I'm good.
I'm just fine.
No, it's already humiliating enough that you're staring at me. I don't want to
Exactly.
do it in the ones. Thank you.
Exactly. Have to do push-ups before you go. All right. So let's get into a few other things, some storylines in the Open Championship world. We're going to make our picks coming up in a second. Big Sur, do you feel pretty good about it?
I do.
Okay, because this is the
Because
year.
I took notes.
All right, good. From Matt Adams.
From Matt
yesterday?
Adams, yes, absolutely.
Okay. All right. So in the 10, out of the 10, a young gun and an old fart. And for right now, this is the last major of the year, but our young gun still has to be 29 years or younger. And we'll go through a handful of them. But I'll just tell you guys this. When you look at the Open Championship, there are a bunch of guys that you may not have heard of. Like Tom McKibben, he is plus 12,500. He is not.
Wow.
He is a long shot of long shots. But Matt Wallace is an Englishman that has won on the PGA Tour, and he has the exact same odds. Victor Perez, the Frenchman, he is plus 12,500.
He always plays to seem good, or seems to play well in these tournaments too.
He's
Perez.
that kind of guy. Bud Colley, I don't know how old he is. I think he's in his mid-30s now. Remember, he won for the first time after, I think, 340-some starts on the PGA
36.
Tour. Yeah, he's 36. He is finally made it to the Open Championship as a PGA Tour winner, plus 15,000. The dude that we didn't know who he was last week, JJ.
Jordan
Smith. He's plus 15,000. Ryan Fox is a Kiwi who just has been around
We all know
for
him.
a long time. Yeah, he made an ace at 17 a couple years ago. He's also plus 15,000. He's a guy that could pop up out of nowhere. And it's hard to believe that Sepp Straka is plus 17.5. I'm a little surprised by that. I thought he might be snatching some better odds.
Is it because his game probably doesn't line up well with the links golf?
Yeah, and look though, Straka he's an Austrian. He seems to be one of those dudes that goes over there occasionally. You got to flight it low. You got to be able to scramble around the greens and make sure that you manage your game wisely, shot to shot. So we'll see. All right, as far as the favorites are concerned, and these are the guys that are going to draw the most attention. Scotty's plus 750. Rory McIlroy plus 950, a pair at plus 1,500, Tommy Fleetwood and Matt Fitzpatrick. So those are the first four. Johnny Rahm plus 2,000.
I feel like Tommy Fleetwood's right there right now.
Yeah.
Like he's playing so well this year.
This is
his home course.
Yeah. And I love what Matt Adams told us yesterday. As a kid, he would sneak on until he got kicked off. And that's what you did back then when you were a youngster.
Right.
But lived right around the corner, or not far from it. Xander Schauffele and Robert McIntyre, Victor Hovland. Those are all the guys that are at the top. O'Baird plus 3,300. Same odds for Terrell Hatton, for Goddard, and for Justin Rose. 3,300.
I'm done picking Oberg, man.
Yeah, I know.
Until he proves it, I can't, man. I used to think like he's the best guy that hasn't won a major. Now I'm not sure if I believe that anymore.
Yeah. He just, for whatever reason, and it is crazy how it happens, he lost that feel in the third round at TPC Sawgrass. And he really has not been able to get it back.
No.
It's wild.
And on the opposite spectrum, there's a guy who was terrible, and now he's finally coming around, Victor Hovland, who actually has better odds than Oberg right now.
And Tommy Kim, too. Both of those guys that once they do figure something out, and Victor was accused of fiddling with his swing. And so now maybe he's gotten it back to where he can be trusting his swing, not trying to change it or anything like that. All right, there's some commerce happening. Yeah, there's some commerce happening right here on Bowden Road.
By the way, Bryson DeChambeau, guy to watch, not to win, but he could potentially miss all 4 cuts in the majors this year. Hell of an accomplishment.
It really would be something. Guy works hard, and as we said, he likes to play the ball high in the air, which is not conducive to an open links layout as dry as that golf course is. All right, we'll keep rolling. Do our picks coming up, but we would love for you to drop on by 641-1010. If you need any directions, JJ can help you, but we're at 6500 Bowden Road. You can send JJ some well wishes on the text line, but if you can drop by, Wingstop right here with us in the parking lot. You see the 1010XL broadcast bus, and you can pick up some free wing samples. If you can drop some diapers, just like one of our dudes is doing right now. We love it. Round of applause for him as we go to break.
Where am I? What is this place?
Let's play ball.
Let's talk football.
What is this place?
Give me a 3-point stance.
Let's play some golf.
This is 1010XL.
Wow.
Jacksonville Sports Radio.
I'm Chris Campione. Auto accidents can leave you feeling lost and overwhelmed. But at Campione Law, we're here to guide you with a personal touch through every step of the process. We don't get paid unless you get paid. CampioneLaw.com.
Count on Campione. Campione Law.
Celebrate America's birthday all this month with a dozen roses from Kuhn Flowers, only $49.95. Buy any color or color combination. A dozen roses, just $49.95 at Kuhn Flowers this month. KuhnFlowers.com.
Join Sporting News Jacksonville correspondent Pete Prisco for NFL news and notes.
Of course.
Thursday afternoons on The Frangie Show. Frank Frangie and Hayes Carline. Brought to you by Showtime Sports Cards and Collectibles on 1010XL.
Soccer fans, Michelob Ultra is going to pay somebody $90,000 to go to the FIFA World Cup 2026 final and bring the Superior Player of the Match trophy. Yes, I'm being serious right now. It's got some weight to it. This is the real thing, people. Michelob Ultra, $90,000. FIFA World Cup 2026 final. You watch the match. You get the honor of carrying the superior player of the match trophy. That's a soccer fan's dream come true.
Enjoy the beautiful game with a cold Michelob Ultra, the official beer of World Cup 2026.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
Prosser here. The FIFA World Cup is entering its biggest matches, and there's no better place to be than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. On Kalshi, you can trade every match from the opening stage all the way to the final. I'm looking at Argentina. They could win it all. They won't see France until the final game, and right now trading around 18% to win. That means a $100 trade pays out $514 if they win the cup. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market. That means there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
Joe C for Wingstop, and in fact, Club Wingstop, because that's what fans are finding out about right now as we are broadcasting in front of 1010XL, because the Wingstop girls are here, Amelia and Maya, and they can basically show you the QR code. You get to scan it. You just enter real quick, and then the next thing you know, in your inbox comes free stuff, free wings, and you can definitely take advantage of it. You can go to 1010XL.com/Wingstop and sign up there as well. But we say thanks to Wingstop for hanging out with us with the diaper drop today, handing out Wingstop samples, and you can definitely go there and get plenty more.
I've spent 20 plus years around scoreboards, and here's what they don't tell you. Every number up there is somebody's story. So when I heard a number last week, I had to sit with it. Hacker here, Paige from Awaken 180 told me their clients just lost 1 million pounds. 1 million. That stopped me cold, because I know exactly what my 120 was worth. Moving better, feeling better, down from over 300. Now multiply that feeling. My 120 is stacked in there with somebody's first 10. Somebody's knee that finally quit barking. Somebody stepping on a scale this morning and pumping their fist in an empty bathroom thanks to Awaken 180. That's not a stat. That's a whole stadium's worth of hometown wins. The scoreboard's still running. A doable program, a plan built specifically for you, coaching that adjusts as you go, and free support for life. 1 million pounds down and counting. The next win should be yours. Awaken 180weightloss.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Wednesdays on XL Primetime are teed up by the Golf Club at Southampton with brand new greens on the way. Follow along on their Facebook page.
Having a good time. We just saw one of our dudes, Joe, who was out and about covering Duval County and beyond, making sure that people he's just taking care of them. And so Joe says, love XL Primetime. Listen all the time. What did he do? Brought up a big old box of diapers. And so many of you have dropped by, and we're going to roll until 2 o'clock this afternoon. And I should say that we'll be here in the parking lot at 6500 Bowden Road. But if for whatever reason you can't make it before 2 because you're busy, Olivia is up front, and she's the first face you see when you walk into the 1010XL offices. If you want to drop some off, by all means, right? That's not a bad idea. If you can do it at any time. we totally appreciate it. That's for sure. A golf club in Southampton Wednesday, but we are hanging out here in the parking lot with Wingstop, so we would love for you to drop on by. Don't forget, brand new greens are on the way, just a few months away from them reopening. They still got the practice area open, clubhouse area for dining Thursday and Friday, got the trivia, all that stuff. Make sure you check out Southampton and get on out there and work on your game. So you guys.
You didn't tell us tell everyone what Jim said, by the way. JJ, you'll love this.
Yeah.
He walks up and he's saying, "Hey, I love you guys, listen to you all the time." Shaking hands. I fist bumped him and he goes, "How you feeling?" I said, "I'm all right." And he goes, "You look mid."
Yeah, he confirmed it. He confirmed it. Yeah.
And I think he was being nice.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm fighting it, sirs.
All right.
All right, so
I'm your cut man, bro.
Let's get into a golf fight right now.
Yes.
Let's make some picks. Now, Big Sur's picked up lunch the last time, and so we do in the 10, just out of the 10, Young Gun and Old Fart. And Old Fart older than 40 and up, Young Gun 29 and under, and then obviously we got the World Golf Rankings to rely on. So, Big Sur's, after all of your research. What
You've been in the
direction
lab
are you-
all week.
I was, man. I dove knee deep in it this morning.
Yeah. What direction are you going in with your first
My top
overall
10?
pick? Yes.
I'm going with Tommy Fleetwood.
Oh, very nice.
Wow.
The Fleet Man.
I like
Okay.
that. I
The
feel
Fleet
like
Master.
he's ready. I really do.
Golfing
I feel like
Jesus.
Is yes, exactly, the number 9 ranked player in the world. Does it matter who goes after that? Matt, since you were in the ER for 8 hours, hopefully you did some research. You get to pick next.
He's cut his hair a little bit too. It's not so much Jesus anymore.
Yeah, but he's still the golfing genius.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
I'm gonna go with Rory. Have to.
Okay. All right. And Rory had everything rolling in the right direction. Basically, I did my video preview and I said for 3.5 rounds. And then one bad swing.
Right.
And actually, he let go a little bit earlier than that, but he just wasn't able to hang on. He was putting together a hell of a round. 64, I want to say, in the final round, but just could not quite reel in Tommy Kim. All right, JJ.
He's also liable for a 76, by the way, in the first round.
Oh,
You know
of
him,
course
the way he plays. Yeah.
Yeah, of course he is.
It's hard
All
for
right,
me to
JJ.
not take the number 1 player in the world, but I'm not going to. I'm taking Matt Fitzpatrick, the best golfer in the world right now.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He
The
and the
hottest
odds.
golfer, I would say.
Yeah, the odds are right there for him. He is an Englishman. He knows Royal Birkdale. He definitely is one that you got to keep your eye on. Well, just based on that, I'm not going to not do it. I
Yeah.
got to go with the defending champion. And so that'll be my first pick. And then outside of the top 10, you just go grab another guy that you think might be able to get the job done. And I'm going to go Victor Hovland.
Oh, you stole mine.
Yeah.
You know what? A lot of people were talking this guy up this weekend. I'm going to go with Robert McIntyre.
Okay. Bobby the left-hander, once he gets rolling.
All right. My out of the top 10. I'm going with Sam Burns.
Okay, he's been great in the majors
I tell you
this
what,
year.
you're just a real savage. I'll just tell you that right now.
Is that who you wanted?
Yeah, that just really, really ticks me off.
I did a little research while I was laying on that gurney in the hallway.
All right, so Big Sirs, you get to make 2 choices. You're out of the top. Have you done your out of the top?
No,
10?
I haven't done my out of the top 10. My out of the top 10 is Wyndham Clark.
He's in the
Okay.
top 10.
He's in the top 10.
Oh, when Justin Rose.
He's also in the top 10.
Yeah, also in the top 10.
He's number 10.
He's number 10.
You could take Xander, who inexplicably is out of the top 10.
Yeah, he's like 11th or 12th right
14th
now.
right now. 14th.
14th? Ooh,
Crazy.
wow.
Okay, I'll take Xander.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with that, Big.
My composite notes had these guys out of the top 10.
All right, so now you get to pick one more guy.
All right, my young gun.
Yeah.
My young gun is going to be Tom McKibben.
Oh, you want to go with Tom
Oh,
McKibben?
yes.
Okay. All right. That's just a little out there, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so that is coming back to who? Matt now with your
How old is he?
23
JJ.
is McKibben.
JJ, how old can your young gun be?
29, remember?
Under-
That,
right,
not my
29.
rules.
All right.
Next year will
Okay.
change.
It's totally
But
not.
Leon took a legit youngster. This guy's only 23 years old.
I'm going to take Akshay, who's 24.
You love him.
I do.
Who was
Yeah,
who was your out of the top 10, Matt?
It was Sam Burns.
Oh, okay.
And by the way, he's 29. So
I thought he said he's 24.
You easily could have put him in there as your
24.
No, I'm saying 29 years of age.
Right, he's 24 years of age, Akshay.
No, not
yes,
Sam
he
Burns.
is. No,
Akshay.
Burn. He's
Oh,
saying
yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
You guys
I'm
are
saying
talking about two
Burns, you
separate
could've-
people.
Oh, I
Right,
see what you're
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Because he's a little further down in the world rank.
I see what you're saying.
Is the only
Okay.
reason I was
He's
saying
questioning
that.
your picks. You're GMing.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm gonna go with
I'm a
Tom,
little loopy right now
who
anyway. So.
who I thought Leon was going with.
Me too.
Tom
Me
Kim.
Too. You savage. Exactly. I thought he was, and then you did, and there's nothing I can do about it. I'm going to go with. All right. I'm flip flopping on this guy, but I'm just for the hell of it, I'm going to go with Rasmus Højgaard.
Okay. Watch
Instead of
Nicholas like kill
Instead
it
of
this
Nikolai.
year.
Yeah. Nikolai is 25. They're right there, same basic age, and so I was kind of flip flopping. All right, old fart, right, coming back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is just for the hell of it.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
Whose turn is it?
It's
Mine?
Joe's.
No, it's Joe's.
It's Joe's.
I know who
Joe's.
I know who he's taking too.
Who's
Who
it
am I
taking?
taking?
Who's it taking?
You know who you're taking.
Adam Scott, right?
Oh,
no,
No,
I'm
I
taking
thought
Patty. I'm taking Patty. Just for the hell of
Oh,
it.
Are you really?
nice.
Yeah. just for
People
the
are
hell of it.
saying that he's hit the ball really well. He just won the Open, the Senior Open, so
Yeah.
not a bad pick.
I
He's
thought you were
obviously
taking the-
won here before.
The big
Yep.
Arkansan. No.
No,
huh?
no.
I'll go Adam Scott.
No, that's me, not you.
No, it's me.
Yeah, it's JJ.
Son of a buck. Maybe I'll go with the big Arkansan. He's still playing, right?
Yeah, the big Kansan because he's not Arkansan.
Well, he's an Arkansan fan.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go with the big Kansan. What the heck?
You're going with John
going-
Daly.
Yeah.
John Daly.
Wow.
Wow.
Love
Texas.
that.
I'm
Yeah.
going with Stuart Sink.
Okay.
Okay.
There ain't nothing wrong with that either because he's a guy who certainly has been on that stage and he knows all about it. That's for sure. I should have gone with Blades Brown. That's one of my guys, but I don't think he made it.
Yeah, that's a
He made
great
it.
name.
I love that name. It is just an awesome name. All right, so you got them all in, right, JJ?
Yep.
Okay.
Leon's
all right,
got Fleetwood, Xander, Sink, and Tom McKibben. Matt has Rory, Burns, Daly, and Bhatia. Joe, you have Scotty, Hovland, Podrick, and Rasmus Højgaard. And I have Matt Fitzpatrick, Bobby Mack, Scott, and Tom Kim.
Okay.
You laugh at the
You
big
laugh
unit.
at the roster. huh?
Right.
No,
Wait and
I
see the
laugh
big
at
unit.
very specific picks. Tom
Yeah, I think you laughed
McKibben
at-
and Daly, to me, hilarious.
Big unit
Yeah.
might just shock the world.
I hope he does.
If
John-
I shock the world, I mean make the cut.
Make the cut.
Well, yeah, because that's really what you're relying on right now. But you have the golfing Jesus and the golfing Santa in our collection
It's
of picks,
Christmas time.
which I think is pretty good. It's Christmas in July with Johnny Daly.
Which, by the way, did you hear? I mean, it is like Christmas for England right now because they got the World
Yeah.
Cup. Wimbledon just ended. And of course, this tournament is in England. They are talking about if England win today at 3 o'clock against Argentina, the final is on Sunday. And the tournament is worried about a mass exodus of fans leaving before the tournament's over on Sunday to go watch the final. And
I don't
so
blame
they
them for
might
being worried.
move the tee times up on Sunday. So if you're, just be wary of that at home. And when you might think you're going to turn the tournament on and you're like, oh, it's over.
It's so
If England
would
wins.
they move up? Would they move up the tee times?
I bet they
We're
would.
talking about 150 plus years of this championship being contested, and
They
would-
can't do that, can they?
It's England in the final.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
I know.
we all
You don't
gotta
want to have a
evolve.
tournament in front of end in front of 5 people.
It would look like the United States Open at
Yeah,
Shinnecock, wouldn't
yes.
it? Yeah, with the 4-hour round trip, they said no, pass. We don't want to go out there. So we like to get the guys that are on the ground. Ian Carter, along with Matt Adams, Brian Katrick when he's over there, right? You guys know the usual suspect. Well, Ian Carter, I call him. I text him, okay? And I'm like, man, I bet you are so fired up over there with England and everything that's going on. Do you got time maybe with everything you got going on? Because he works for the BBC. And so he texts me back, and I deserve this, okay? Because I was profiling, and I did something extremely wrong. So he texts me back. I said,
He's like, I'm
basically-
not English.
Yeah, he goes, sorry, I've been snowed under all day and night. Only just seeing this. I'm very much Scottish.
Ooh, that's a big faux
That's
pas,
a
by the
big
way.
mistake
That's
right there.
hilarious.
He said, I'm also Scottish. He said, so while interested, not overly bothered whether England progresses or not.
Oh, he's cheering against them.
Right. Basically, what he was saying is England can suck it.
Well, he said I can suck it and England can suck it.
Right.
Both of us, because I mistook. You don't mistake a Scot for an Englishman.
God, no.
Wow. Yeah. So I had to.
Yeah, that's like calling someone from the DR like Puerto Rican or something.
That's
can't
blasphemous,
do that.
Joe.
Yeah, you can't do that. Anyway, I apologize. And I want to make one other quick observation. There are a lot of 1010XLers that roll in big rigs, okay? I think 1010XL was built on four-wheel drive, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Four-wheel drive.
I want to make another little observation.
How many four-wheel drive drivers come in with diapers, okay? Only
A
with
lot.
1010XL. Woo! That is it right there.
I do love the folks that drive up just to get the wings.
Yeah.
No diapers, just to get the
Oh, yeah.
wings.
But listen, hold that up real quick. Hold that. Grab that back. I got to make sure he holds that up. All right, we got to take a picture of my man.
Well, to be
All right,
fair
we're
to
gonna
those
keep it
wing
rolling.
people, like if you're just driving by and you see, wings on the side of the road and wing stop, I would
They're
stop
coming
too.
in.
It's true. That's true.
All right, it's XL Primetime. We'll keep it rolling right here.
Summer on the First Coast, the heat, the beach, and Jacksonville Sports Radio, 1010XL.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family-owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at keybuickgmc.com. We are professional-grade. Lifetime powertrain warranty covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
David Garrard here, and once again, I'm reporting good news about how good my knees are doing following PRP treatment at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For an old quarterback like me, my knees are in great shape.
You don't have to be a celebrity or a professional athlete to appreciate the everyday personal attention you'll receive at Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. For any orthopedic need, call on the pros at SOS.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Longer days, warmer nights, and a backyard that brings everyone together. Spring and summer in Florida means pool days, backyard barbecues, and night swims under the stars. Pickett here. For nearly 50 years, Surfside Pools have been creating the backdrops for life's best memories. From weekly service and repairs to remodels, commercial maintenance, and new pool construction, Surfside does it all. Ready to float happy? SurfsidePools.net or call 904-246-2666. Surfside Pools. Summer starts here. License number CPC 044080.
Prosser here. When I'm doing home improvements, I like to deal with a local company, and I found one for windows and doors, Cash Building Material. They've been doing business in Jacksonville for 70 years, and with their experienced window and door specialists, you'll get no subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Kim Rimley want to thank all of our clients, CPAs, attorneys, bankers, and real estate agents who refer us business every day. If you're ready to purchase, build, or refinance your home, call Trustline Mortgage, your hometown mortgage source since 1989. Call us today at 904-381-LOAN, TrustlineMortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS 218443. Ken Remley, NMLS 246445.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try Family Packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right, my golden moment is we had Big Bo on here earlier talking about the culture of the Jaguars. And although it may not be a proponent of TC, I do understand that this team is built to be tough. And I like that. I like the fact that Boselli said that this team is going to go and win football games. Doesn't need all the press or the exposure and top 10 lists and all that other kind of crap. He said, we're just going to go out there and kick your ass. And I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
And we were the same way back in the day. We didn't care about being on a list, this and that. We became household names because we beat up on everybody. And I think this team might have that same approach. You'll get to know us real soon.
Yeah, that I love. That I love.
Yeah, I think my golden moment is kind of a piggyback on that because I think anytime you can talk ball with Tony Boselli for 15 minutes, it's a good thing.
Yeah,
it's a great thing. And I think if you're a fan of this team, and obviously you are in this city, how are you not fired up hearing him talk about this team? I respect the fact that he doesn't want to talk about the past when comparing it, but the juice and the momentum this team has right now, Leon. What could you compare that to? There's a lot of favorable thought processes going on right now.
Well, I could compare it to when I played because, everybody thought the year 96 was a fluke. We came in 97, started kicking ass, and then we just kept on kicking ass the rest of the years. I think this Jaguar team ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, I think it could be start of a run, yeah.
I think Liam is saying we ain't going nowhere. We were 13-4, that's not enough. And I just hope they just keep kicking ass for year after year after year.
Be there on a regular basis.
Yes.
Become feared. Become known.
Yeah.
Become when you look at them, you know that you're in a fist fight. And I'll just follow y'all's golden moment with mine, and I can even pair it up with I was wrong or I was wrong,
right?
Because I knew how.
It's Wednesday. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. I knew how good Tony Boselli was as a football player, but I didn't know how good he was going to be as a VP of football ops. I just did not know. And what he's done, what he's proven, what he's shown is that he comes in with an attitude and a belief and a salesmanship quality. And tell me if I'm wrong here, Leon, a salesmanship quality where he can look other guys in the eye and said, I've done it, and now I'm going to show you how to do it.
Yeah. Tony knows first of all, he knows what winning is, first of all. He knows what good football looks like. All right? So, that alone, and then the intensity, the personality, all that other kind of stuff kind of cultivates, what he brings to the table. He's going to always be a lineman.
Right.
I don't care whatever topic he's in. And he's always going to be a lineman. And one thing that is clear-cut when it comes to the lineman, we hold the mantle on being tough.
A mauler and a brawler.
Yeah, the lineman mentality.
That's the mantle. That is the mantle. And maybe he can't play anymore, but he's going to bring that mantle of toughness to the team when he has conversations with people.
Yeah, and I just had no idea. I didn't know what that quality and quantity was going to be in terms of what he could bring, what he could deliver, and the belief is there.
If you got a guy with a gold jacket at that high of a position in that organization, who's always on the field, always watching, right?
Right.
That's gotta like not only motivate you, but at some point too, Leon, it's got to put a little fear of God in you too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should.
Well,
it
also,
should.
This dude's as good as anybody that's ever done it. I got to do something here.
Yeah, exactly.
And then the other thing is it's not like these guys know anything truly about what you guys did in the late 90s. Okay, they can Google him if they want. They can go back and look.
Yes, Phil.
Right? But it's true, right?
Yeah.
And so now that's the other thing is that they listen to this dude because of that jacket and because he has been in that building. He did wear that uniform.
Listen, he laid down the foundation in which the mansion you live in.
Yeah.
Respect it.
Right.
Respect the home.
Because you would have to tell past Jags as well, right?
Exactly. Yeah. We lay down the foundation in which you live. Appreciate it.
Right.
Yeah. Go do something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't turn it into a double wide.
Well, I do feel like that part of it is the biggest linchpin to all this. If you can create that culture and maintain that culture, and that's basically where they are right now. They had that opportunity to be the leadership trio, the guy who's shopping for the groceries, the guy who's coaching them up, and the guy who's giving them the vision.
Yeah, I mean, winning is culture.
Yeah.
This team has got a taste of it. They don't want to. I wouldn't want to go back to where we were after I got. Why would I want to go back to 4 and 13 when I've tasted 13 and 4?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You done got your ribeye. You know, your ribeye steak. You're not going back to eat anything else. So you tasted good. You got to keep good.
All right. So let's go from that the potential to be good.
Yeah.
So let's go to the ACC and FSU. JJ, hit our Modelo sounder for this.
Time to drop some college knowledge on XL Primetime. Brought to you by Modelo, the official beer of the college football playoff.
So this isn't really FSU related. I guess it is because they're part of the ACC.
Yeah.
The All Coast Conference, or as Joe says, the Any Coast Conference. They came out with the new ACC football tiebreaker. As you know, there was a massive problem last year when Miami.
I love Duval with mufflers. I love them.
When Miami was not selected to play in that game, and it was Duke. Duke won it. They beat Virginia, who also didn't deserve to be in that game. But anyway, that's another story for another time. Here's the new ACC football tiebreaker. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
1. Identify the team or teams with the best conference win percentage. Plus, step 2. Any team or teams which played an alternate number of conference games. Remember, some play 8, some play 9. And have either the same number of conference wins or the same number of conference losses as the teams identified in step 1. In the event of a tie involving teams which played an alternate number of conference games, all ties will be broken starting with the highest win percentage working downward.
It's unreal.
B, subset B. A 2-team tie. The team tie which defeated the other team head-to-head is in the conference competition, okay? The tied team with the better ranking in the team success ranking provided by Sports Source Analytics following the conclusion of all regular season games.
Oh, my God.
3, the participants shall be chosen by a draw as administered by the commissioner's designee. What the bloody heck is going on?
Well, why would you still need a draw after the analytics told us?
Because maybe the analytics can't make a decision.
And maybe they'll be like, hey, actually, we don't want that.
Or obtain a designee, okay?
Listen, do we keep all the playoff money? That's all we need. All that other stuff, that's crap.
Is Jimmy Phillips going to give you all the cash again?
Exactly. That's all we need to know.
Because if you carry the conference, do you get to carry the bag? That's basically what you're asking right now. The other part of this is Mike Norvell talking about one of his hires, former FAU head coach Tom Herman, will help both sides of the football, and his new role is, quote, assistant for the head coach. So he's like assistant to the traveling secretary.
Yeah, he's Dwight.
Yeah,
he's Costanza there. Yeah,
a lot of memes, office-related memes, Seinfeld-related memes. After that quote,
assistant.
That's the guy who will be Florida State's coach about week 6.
So are you going October? Okay, because it's now become a little more October-ish to fire guys.
I don't know. Maybe he gets it all put together.
It used to be a November-ish thing. Oh, he does get it all put together.
I said maybe he does. He's fired up about it.
He said it's going to be the best season of their life, his life. He said something in that reference.
It's going to be the best payday.
Yeah, that part. Well,
yeah, that's for sure. If you don't have to work and you keep getting paid, that'll be pretty good. Like I said, most FSU fans, they're conflicted because they want to root, obviously, for a better product on the field, for a turnaround. Like you're saying, Matt, maybe it does happen, but they also don't have the most confidence in that guy to get it done. So the sooner the better in their eyes that they remove.
Right, but they'll take a 9-3 instead of him getting fired any day of the week.
Yes, of course. A
9-3 from where?
That's 9 wins, man. That's a significant improvement.
They're not winning 9.
Then you get the bowl win, you're at 10 wins.
Did you say no way? Yeah, he said no way. Okay. All right, that's another one. Look, we've looked at that schedule, and you've already talked about the landmines in that schedule. How many gettable games are there?
I mean, they're gettable. There's not really landmines. It's landmines when you're looking at the the face of FSU the last couple of years. That's why they're landmines. They shouldn't be landmines.
No. Both are true when you talk about Florida and Florida State. The teams that they were on par with, that they would go toe-to-toe with in years past, you had no fear because you knew you were equal or better than them.
Right.
But now we've arrived at a different dynamic. Florida and Florida State have battled to prove that they can be in these games on a regular basis and fight for the biggest of prizes.
Right. At the end of the day, it's going to be on Ashton Daniels or whoever they have at quarterback.
And it'll be Ashton at least to start.
Because that's how you win games, that position. And that's they got a lot of questions at that position, a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. So FSU fans, chime in on that 641-1010. Hit the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures. We are hanging out in front of 1010 XL HQ right here on Bowden Road, 6500 Bowden Road. You can see the broadcast bus, the Wingstop tent, the 1010 XL tent, and you still have time to drop on by and pick up a wing sampler, some goodies from Wingstop. If you could drop some diapers off for JJ and Blake. We had a VIP appearance from Blake LaSelva earlier.
We also JJ will love this.
Yeah.
A guy drove by with a sign on the side of his car, JJ, that said he has secrets about the crimes for the Jacksonville FBI.
Yeah.
So
Oh, wow.
I knew you'd love that.
We need to get him on the show.
I'm pretty sure it will
that's
become
the interview
show.
I want to hear.
Yeah. Drive back by because this was a handmade poster, and it was taped to the side of his car.
I'm sure he was driving a really nice car, too.
Yeah. All right, now,
no, it wasn't.
Shout out to Kenny. Shout out to Kenny who just drove by a little while ago and dropped off some diapers. And now another four-wheel drive has rolled up.
Yep.
There have never been so many four-wheel drives delivering diapers in 1010 XL land as today. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, quick,
sure.
Once again, another thank you. I'm super blessed, and I'm not taking this for granted. It is absolutely fabulous, and God is good, and you guys are amazing fans of the show and station, and I love you guys. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We love it.
We
That's
love
for
it too,
sure.
bro.
All right, we're going to say hello to this next cat coming up here in just 1 second. It's XL Primetime.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts.
Looking for a full contact sport that just hits different? You're looking for Rugby League. The Jacksonville Axemen play the Sarasota Bull Sharks this Saturday at JU's The Rock Stadium at 7. Get there early so you don't miss the 80 minutes of nonstop action. That's this Saturday at 7. The Axemen are powered by Permit Rockstar, who simplify construction permits fast. Saturday night, Axemen Rugby League, 7 p.m., The Rock Stadium. It's going to get intense.
Florida weather is tough on roofs, so Endless Summer Roofing installs fortified roofs, built for stronger wind protection and impact resistance. Better yet, you may qualify for insurance discounts. Endless Summer Roofing, built fortified, built for Florida.
Joint replacement surgery is always a tough decision, but relief from chronic pain may be just around the corner. Dr. George Barra here, and there's a lot to consider to make sure you get the proper diagnosis and best path back to the range of motion and mobility you had. Age, lifestyle, and overall health all play a part. Let the team at Barrier Orthopedics give you a full analysis to help you make the best decision. Log on to barrierorthopedics.com or call the office to make an appointment. With offices across Jacksonville and ready to help you feel good again, we'll get you back on the road to recovery at Barrier Orthopedics.
Rick Ballou here. DraftKings is live in all 50 states. Yes, that means you, Florida. The Cup is down to its final matches. One trophy, one champion. DraftKings has you covered for every single one. The DraftKings app is now live in Florida. So whether you're catching the early kickoff before work or the late match at the bar, you are in on every minute, every match, every moment, all in one app right here in Florida, the world's biggest stage in the palm of your hand. New DraftKings customers sign up with the code 1010XL. Spend $5 to get $200 in total rewards over 21 days. That's code 1010XL in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours. Event trading offered by DraftKings Predictions, a CFTC registered introducing broker. Trading involves risk of loss. Market availability varies. Eligibility restrictions apply. $50 every 7 days via click to claim, issued in non-withdrawable. Predictions dollars that expire in 1 year and July 19th. Terms DKNG.co/predictions promo.
Back to school starts now. Get long-lasting battery life on the Dell XPS laptop powered by Series 3 Intel Core so you can work from anywhere. Now starting at $699 with exclusive student pricing starting at $599. Complete your setup with savings on select monitors and must-have electronics and accessories. Limited time deals and free shipping on PCs and more await you at Dell.com/deals. That's Dell.com/deals.
You may not be able to control the air you breathe on the outside, but you certainly can on the inside of your home. Just call Florida Home AC and ask about the Remy Halo. It's the next generation of air quality technology. Call 777-4300 for Florida Home AC.
Hello, this is Father Nicholas Lowe, and I want to talk to you about letting things roll off of your back. So often we can make big deals out of things that are not really big deals. We can allow them to steal the joy of our day. But let me remind you that don't allow anyone or anything to steal the joy of today. Go out today not letting little things steal the big things that God has in store for you.
For more inspiration, log on to stjohnthedivine.com.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Wednesdays on XL Primetime are teed up by the Golf Club at Southampton with brand new greens on the way. Follow along on their Facebook page.
Definitely appreciate Southampton, and they're so excited about what is next for them with that reopening with the greens all completely redone in October. And you can follow along, like our man just said, on their Facebook page. You can follow along here in the parking lot of 1010XL, where I tell you what, the primetimers, the nooners, the diehard 1010XLers, we are a family.
Always show out, man.
No question about it.
Always.
And Joey just dropped off a big handful of diapers. So Joey comes from one side, right? Which, by the way, another dude in a four-wheel drive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Rocking and rolling. Never have more diapers been rolling in four-wheel drives than today. Then around the corner comes Elijah, okay? Elijah was also two-fisted. Now, normally when we say two-fisted, we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But Elijah had 2 bags of diapers. And so just shout out to all you guys. And, of course, Wingstop, as soon as they dropped off the diapers, Wingstop handed them a wing sampler, the hot honey, the lemon pepper, the medium. It's just been outstanding.
My favorite, lemon pepper.
That's right. That's right. And he's sampling them right now. But just thanks to all y'all. And you're getting the job done on a daily basis in Duval. You are
good
you guys
people
are,
in this city, man.
Good people, the heartbeat, the pulse of the city, and they make it happen. That's for sure. I'm devouring some wings.
Over and over, we see it. It doesn't matter, what cause. They're just phenomenal people.
They outdo themselves.
All right, real quick, JJ, because they were asking for your Venmo. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Yeah. So just
I don't know if I feel comfortable giving that out.
Right, well,
but it's,
get on the text line.
JJ Lasova. Yeah, it's JJ Lasova if you want to throw a couple bucks my way. But yeah, I feel so uncomfortable today. I just hope people realize that. I really, really, really am not taking this for granted. I think it's amazing. You guys are awesome. And just once again, thank you from me and Blake and my entire family. And this is going to go a long way. And if I can't use it, I would love to be able to donate to somebody else. So this is awesome.
Just try not to cover them in poop, okay? Just try not to do that, all right? All right, let's say hello to Helmets and Heels.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Lauren Brooks joins us now inside 1010XL in the AC version of 1010XL. We are out here in the tent. We've had such a great time today, Lauren, with everybody dropping them by. And we even have Bluey loves that are being delivered right now, which is pretty awesome.
Oh, that's cute. I have a friend whose daughter absolutely loves Bluey. So if you're not familiar with that yet, you will be at some point in time soon. But yeah, I literally had a Miami onesie, a Miami Hurricanes onesie ordered. And then I heard JJ tell the story of how he and Blake are not going to let Sophia wear either Florida or Miami. So I literally had to cancel it. And then I had to go buy some diapers because I was going to give him that instead of the diapers. But alas, here we are.
I'm rooting for Blake in this one.
Yeah, I gave diapers. It's more than a thought.
Yeah. I'm rooting for Blake in this one. I think she's going to be able to influence this young Sophia a little bit more. We'll find out.
We'll see.
Yeah, daughters like to make sure they take care of dad, don't they, Leon?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you like winning, then there's an obvious choice. And that right now would be Miami over Florida.
Well, by the time she is, remembering things, like Summerall will probably have at least 2 natties by then. I'm sure.
Better believe it.
Put that out in the ether.
Gator Chomp.
Yeah. When I was little, I would cheer for Terry Dean, and I thought I was so smart. I would say TD for TD.
Wow, that is pretty
With
good.
my little pom-poms. I was like 5 or 6.
They loved it, I'm sure. All right, what's coming up?
Yeah, we will keep collecting diapers. No, I think we would, like JJ said, I appreciate everyone who stopped by. But yeah, we'll get into some Jaguars football, and we will make golf picks as well. We're going to mix up how we do it, but we've got a lot coming up.
All right, that sounds good, Lauren. Thanks. We'll be listening.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Do you think
All right,
any of them take Tom McKibben?
Well, one of them did text in, JJ. They said, no Shane Lowry. That's a miss. I would love, but he's caught. He's not yet 40 years of age, and he's been close. He actually was close a few times earlier this year, and it just kind of left him on whatever over the weekend.
Yeah, he always has like an 80 at least once.
I would love to see it. All right, listen. Again, a big old bro hug from 1010XL to all y'all out there, Duval and beyond, because they even came from the AUG today. So we really do appreciate it. That's for sure. Thanks to all y'all. Thanks to Wingstop for hanging out with us. And we'll keep it rolling. Just days away from a new La Selva rolling into this world.
Wow.
We had a good time. Thanks to Richie for making sure that he set us up out here. Michelle, Steve Griffin, our general manager, all of them at 1010XL. We appreciate it.
Now, Studio